at first they thought I had Down syndrome. I really did. I had tests.
Really?
Yeah, when I was like 12, they go, maybe he has a Down syndrome. Right? So then they did tests, and then they realized I was just a bad, nut. You know what I mean? Yeah, so they used to beat the shit out of me. You know what I mean? Because I would just, I smoked pot when I was 12. I did my first line of crystal meth at 13. I've been sober now.
For how long?
I had 9 years, but I got sober originally when I was 17, and I stayed sober until I was 29. And then I relapsed, and then I got sober again. So now I have about 9 years almost.
Was it hard with fame from Mad TV to not indulge?
That was the reason
drugs?
why I relapsed. Mad TV was the reason why. That's a whole different hour.
Yeah, because I remember when you were going through that tough time. You and I were talking on the phone years ago.
It was tough, man.
And you were like
crying every day. That show, when I first got on it, was so brutal. First of all, there were lawsuits between cast members. You know what I mean?
Why?
Well, because I don't want to get it because it's so personal. Right. You know what I mean? But there were cast members suing other cast members.
The ones who were not close friends.
There were cast members, probably not, suing the owner of the show, lawsuits. I come in, there was such a rift. You could feel the tension. And I thought to myself, God, this is what my TV must be like. It's not, right? And I just let it affect me, and it was absolutely awful. Plus, when I first got on, they just wouldn't write for me. I couldn't get on. I just couldn't get on. Everyone else got on. I couldn't get on for years, dude. And so I just relapsed.
You thought about writing a book?
Maybe.
That's interesting, man. And then how'd you come out of that dark place?
Well, what happened is in my second year of Mad, I was taking 30 Vicodins a day.
What?
Yeah, drinking 24 hours a day. Yeah.
What?
I got a call from Pauly Shore, Mitzi, Jamie Masada saying, don't show up at our clubs. You're giving drugs to comics, which I was.
How does that not kill you that amount? You're a tiny guy.
I'm a warrior, bro. I'm unbreakable. But anyway, that movie was about me, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm like Mr. Glass in my posture.
yeah, you're Mr. Glass. But what happened was they gave me an intervention, Fox, and then you heard the story, right?
No.
Where you have to, basically essentially what happened was I was taking 30 Vicodins a day, drinking 24 hours a day. I wasn't showing up to work. They gave me an intervention. They said, you're going to get fired. So you got to come to work, and we wrote you a sketch. Do this sketch, and we'll think about, this is the end of the season, the second year. We're thinking about bringing you the third year, right? So I go, all right. So I had a comic, Duncan Trussell, coming to my house. He took all my Vicodin, made me fish dinner, and scrammed with my drugs. That's why he made me the fish dinner. Mm-hmm. And the next day I was feeling awful. I went to the show. I did rehearsal. I was fine. And then I went to makeup, and it wasn't fine. I was sweating off the Connie Chung makeup.
Yeah.
And then I was, you know what I mean? And then I get to the set, and there was 350 people in the audience, TV, the whole thing, And I'm sitting there, and I just knew in the darkness, because the set light is off, right? Yeah. And I knew in the darkness, I could hear the audience. I knew it wasn't going to work. I knew that once the lights came on, I was going to freeze.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I was in so much pain, dude. I was detoxing. It's like a heroin overdose.
And just the very beginning of it.
Yeah, very beginning. So the lights come on, and they can hear action, and I go, good evening. That's how I say it, right? And then I farted. And then, check it out, I shit my pants.
What?
Yeah, and then shit started coming down my stockings.
What?
Listen. Then I hear cut, and a bunch of people coming to me going, what's going on? I go, how'd you do it? I just pooped my pants. You know what I mean? I mean, just the lowest bottom you could ever have.
Holy shit.
So they just
that's how you came out of it.
No. And Dick Blasucci, the executive producer, came up to me and just goes, go home. So I packed my stuff. No one said goodbye to me. I knew I was never going to come back to the show. And then I got sober. The next day I went to rehab. And then 3 months later, and then I did Harold and Kumar, the first movie. And then 2 months later they go, you know what? We hear you're doing well, that you're sober again, and that you're going to meetings and stuff like that. So I said, yeah. They go, can you come? We'll give you a trial. And they brought me back, and I stayed on for 6 more years.
Wow.
You know what I mean? The miracle of life.
Story. That's cool, man.
The miracle of life.
That's cool. And congrats on being sober, dude.
Oh, thanks.